No.
No? Any your business around?
No. Sorry, absolutely not.
We'll hang around till somebody comes to talk to us.
Can't wait in here because we've workers coming in now in a moment.
I know, yeah. We just want to speak to somebody. That's okay.
But we don't have anyone available and you can't wait in here because we've workers coming in. We
won't be out of the way. We'll hang on.
But I've just told you can't hang on. You have to wait outside.
How are you?
How you doing?
We're from the whole Ireland.
Okay.
Have you heard of us?
No.
No, okay. We're a group, we're an anti-eviction group, and you guys are running rampant at the moment, taking eviction proceedings against families. We want an opinion from you to see how you feel about putting families out on the street this Christmas.
Well, we'll have to get instructions from our client. We don't do this off our own bat, if you understand, you know.
Well, it's a choice that solicitors make. A lot of solicitors don't involve themselves in this type of work, so we'd like your view on the fact that you guys do this type of work.
Sure. Well, I'll take instructions on that, and you can leave the contact details out in my
Oh, we're here now. We'd just like an opinion.
I can't get instructions now. I provide for instructions and get written instructions back.
Well, you don't need instructions. We're asking for your opinion.
Our opinion is we do. We're instructed, so.
So you've no problem putting Irish families out on the street this Christmas? You know, in fact, one of your agents parked himself outside a family for 2 days trying to serve them with eviction proceedings recently. 2 days. And that particular family, but sure, it's you. You went off then and you got an order for substitute service. You tried to pin the order on the girl's door. You removed a removal of employed rights of access sign from the girl's gate. You know, I mean, you guys are sort of law to yourselves, think you can do what you like. No, it's not my opinion. It's actual fact. Okay? And we're not going anywhere until we get an opinion or a view from a senior partner.
You're hard to leave, guys. You can't just come into
our
our
We've workers coming to do work.
That's not our problem.
Well,
we want a view. We want a view of a senior partner. I'd like to speak to Ann Crawford if she's around. How are you?
Grand.
Ann, is it?
Yes.
Hi, Ann. Ann Crawford, I say.
Yes, indeed.
And we're part of an anti-eviction group.
Right.
You guys are doing a lot of work for banks at the moment, and we'd like an opinion or a view, I suppose, from you, morally, what you're doing to Irish families this Christmas.
Well, I mean, it's obviously I'm just a solicitor and I'm taking instructions.
It's just a solicitor. I mean, there's a lot of solicitors in this city, and there's a lot of not partaking in the activity that you guys are doing.
Well, I'm afraid we're a small fry. We're not.
You're not actually small fry.
You're getting paid for it.
Most of the cases that we discuss, there are several groups of solicitors in this city that are taking families, trying to take family homes on behalf of banks, and your name keeps coming up over and over again. Joynt and Crawford. You're not small fry. You know. How many eviction proceedings are you taking at the moment?
I'm afraid I can't tell you. Would you like to write me a letter or something like that?
I wouldn't like to write you that. I'd like your opinion.
Sorry, can I take your name?
Neil. It's Neil McStrainloff.
I'll just remind you. Sorry, Neil.
Neil McStrainloff.
Would you like to write your name down for me?
I will indeed, no problem.
Thanks.
We'd just like an opinion on as to where you stand morally on all of this, because you're putting out Irish families out on the street. You said to a woman yesterday that she found eviction proceedings, okay, on a street or in a bush or something, and she said that you said to her that the house is abandoned. Now we know for a fact that house is not abandoned. In fact, that family had been terrorised by one of your agents because the agent sat outside this particular woman's house for 2 days trying to serve her with eviction proceedings. And your opinion was yesterday it was all legal. But is it morally right? That's what I want to know. Is it morally correct to do that?
Actually, I don't think I really have to talk to you about it.
We have
can I have your name, please?
Yeah, you can have my name's sufficient.
No, I mean you're on our premises. Can I have your name, please?
Certainly can.
Thanks.
I mean, do you think it's morally correct to put Irish families out on the street this Christmas? Or any time of year for that matter?
Will you think about them over the Christmas? Will you have your Christmas dinner? Will you think about the families that have legal proceedings against them?
There are people being put out.
There's probably nobody being put
out. We spend our days assisting people that are being terrorised by the legal system or certain elements of the legal system. You being one of them. Now I absolutely appreciate this. The first time that anybody's confronted you about this was absolutely morally reprehensible.
You're not prepared to give his name?
We're prepared for an opinion from you, if you don't mind. Is it morally acceptable to put Irish families out the street? That's the question. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I'm asking you a question. It's a simple question. Do you think it's morally acceptable to put Irish families out on the street this Christmas?
I think I'll have to ask his leave, really.
Okay, you said that you're just small fry. You're not. Joynt and Crawford are taking many eviction proceedings against Irish families this Christmas. Do you think that's correct? The Troika want 50,000 houses repossessed, and you're cog in that wheel. 50,000 Irish families to be put out on the street. Do you know how many people are on the social housing waiting list? Over 100,000. There are not enough social housing units. Okay, there are 200,000 mortgages in arrears.
Well, I think the client I act for is very reasonable.
The multiple clients that you act for. Banks reasonable. They're bailed out. Okay, they securitise loans. I'm sure you're aware of all of this.
But you have your opinion on that.
It's not an opinion, it's actually fact. But I would like your opinion on whether or not it's morally correct.
I really have to ask you to leave.
And we will. I would appreciate it if you'd ask one simple question. Is it morally acceptable to evict Irish families out on the street?
It's a very difficult question, but I will have to ask you to leave.
It's not a difficult question to answer. What about your staff? Do you guys think it's morally acceptable to put Irish families out on the street? What if you lost your job tomorrow and you couldn't pay your mortgage? Do you have a mortgage?
Please, I have to ask you to leave.
You wouldn't leave. Just answer one simple question.
No, I understand your point.
Is it morally acceptable? Yes or no? Simple yes or no.
Really, please, could you leave now?
Is it yes or no?
I want to could you leave now, or I have to call the
You
guard.
can call the guards if you want. Well, absolutely no problem at all. We're peaceful protesters. We're asking a simple question.
Well, this is private
Leave
property.
issues of process, so would you please
Yeah, we'll ask you to leave now. Thank you very much.
You would leave. I
Thank you.
can say that this is upsetting the whole lot of you, because it's not easy when you're confronted with reality that you guys are part of the bigger picture here and you're putting Irish families out the street. So perhaps you go home today and think about that.
Outside your house is public property. Would you like a demonstration there?
Why are you threatening us?
We're not telling you.
We're not threatening you.
Just
We're
answer
telling you
a
how
simple
we
question.
feel.
But this, no, that
We-
sounds like a threat.
That sounds like a threat.
Well, we will have to do it because this has to be brought to the public's attention. This has to stop.
One of you
They're
arranged.
throwing people out onto the streets.
One of you
It's
arranged to stand
Christmas
outside the
time.
family for 2 days, trying to serve them with eviction proceedings. You think that's morally correct?
Can I ask you to leave, please? I have asked
Hi,
you to leave.
my name's Sarah. I'm
Can you
calling
go
from
now?
Joynt
No,
and
but
Crawford
we will go. Can you answer the simple question? Is it morally correct, Anne? Is it morally correct, Anne? No one will answer the simple question.
And won't leave any.
I'll give one now. I'll probably give you the organisation.
They won't leave the inside of our office.
Please leave.
Okay? Is it morally correct? Anybody willing to answer?
Whatever answer we give to that, what difference is that going to make to
It's going to make
you?
a huge difference. It's going to make a huge difference.
It's 8 and...
Okay? We want to know how the people like you guys, professionals,
Thank you.
putting Irish families out there. We want to know how you feel about it. Or is it just business as usual?
They'll be here in 2 months.
We've asked you to leave now a number of times. I think you should leave.
Simple question.
No.
Listen,
We don't.
You know, we've heard what you have to say.
It's absolutely morally reprehensible, and I hope all you guys can sleep well this Christmas, whilst you evict Irish families out the street at the behest of a criminal banking cartel. 'Cause that's all it is. It's not my opinion, it's actual fact.